Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Technic Ducati Panigale V4R. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This is set number 42107. It has 646 pieces, and I paid $50 for this set. I bought this it's sealed. I got it on Bricklink, I believe. On an online retailer, this was maybe $63, and I think on Lego's website it was like $70 or $80. So I wasn't sure if it was an $80 set or worth that in my opinion, but getting it for $50 plus a little bit in shipping seemed to make sense. And it's been a while since I've done a Technic bike. It seemed to be a little different than a lot of the other Technic sets that I've been doing recently, which have been largely cars and vehicles, four-wheeled vehicles for the most part. And so I wanted to take a look at this, especially because the new Yamaha Technic set is coming out soon. That's quite a bit bigger than this one, but I did want to take a look at a bike model here. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. Until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we are looking at the build process for this Lego Technic Ducati Panigale, I don't know how to pronounce it, set, this Technic Ducati bike, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who watches, and then just to remind and encourage people that if you do like my videos, please consider giving it a thumbs up and clicking that like button. And if you like the other videos on my channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future. I have tons of stuff in the works, other different types of Lego videos besides just builds and reviews, but I also have a lot of sets to build and review as well. But I'm going to keep growing my channel, keep posting, keep trying new things, and hopefully keep delivering content. So any and all engagement and support is very, very helpful, especially for a small channel like mine who's still trying to grow and trying to reach new people. Likes and comments and subscribes and shares and all of that stuff really helps me get in the good grace of the algorithm. So I really, really appreciate it, and I'm just very grateful that even anybody watches at all. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and thank you. And now back to the rest of the builds for this Lego Technic Ducati set, and then onto my review for this set. Okay, so that is this Lego Technic Ducati Panigale V4R set. 646 pieces, got some nice big wheels on here. Do have a shock element there at the back. We have two up on the front there, so this can go up and down, and the back can go up and down. Some big panel pieces in here. We do have we have steering with the handlebars here that works. We also have a ton of gears going on all throughout the kind of engine and core of this bike. Of course, we have the chain here connected to the back wheel here, but there's tons of gear work. There's stuff inside that's kind of hard to see if we look at the bottom. I don't know if you can see, but there's tons of gear work in there. And that's because as this moves, we do have kind of a, I don't know what this is called. I don't know if this is shifting gears or something. But when it's in the center there, I don't know if that's neutral or what that's supposed to be. But when the back wheel spins, then the pistons fire in this engine here. So turns the gear, the chain turns that, turns stuff in here, and you can kind of see these all spinning as that's going, which in turn spins some stuff over here, including stuff with the rubber band there. And then that's all connected to the engine, which we can see a couple. It's 4 cylinders in here. And so we can see some of those firing right there as the wheel spins here, which is interesting. If we flip it up, now when this is spinning, these don't spin, if I did that right. And when it's down, that's also true, but like some stuff over here still does. I don't know if I made a mistake anywhere in there that is supposed to make going up markedly different from going down. I know that this changes that, so as I flip it, it has sort of, that's what it's changing over there. But I haven't figured out exactly if there's supposed to be a specific difference between pointing up or down. I haven't figured that out yet, but either way, super cool function. Looks like we have some nice detail in general. It's relatively dense for the amount of pieces, I would say. I don't think it's nearly as dense or as big as like the new Yamaha or the BMW that came out a while back, but it is pretty cool. The color's really nice. In general, building kind of the whole core of this thing was a lot, I mean, it was really different from building like a a car, which I've been doing a lot of. So that was kind of nice to see. Use some different parts, different techniques, just a whole different style of building. It is not symmetrical, right to left, which is interesting, and I think keeps it kind of fresh. There are stickers, so we have the sticker sheet here. Big panels have stickers right here. Got a sticker down there on the back, up on the front there. So it uses a fair amount of stickers, not too many. We do have like a dash that is a sticker in there. Some smaller ones back by the seat. And there's a few other smaller ones kind of scattered throughout, but I'm trying to make sure I can find all of them now. But the stickers didn't bother me too much. I feel like putting them on panels, I'm getting kind of good at them, so that doesn't really bother me at all. One thing I don't like is the windscreen here. It is kind of on this filmed sort of plastic that is similar to like the Destiny's Bounty wings, so it's kind of a thicker film type thing. And it attaches just with some like Ninjago katanas or minifigure katana accessories there, and you just slide it over. And on camera, maybe it looks okay. I think it looks kind of bad in person, and it also feels like it's just gonna come off really, really easily. I wish they would have had maybe just a different piece to use here, like a solid one that could be attached somehow, or they like did something else to I think like cover up the kind of front of this bit that overhangs. And now I'm gonna struggle to get it back on here. So I'm actually not even sure which way it's supposed to go on either, which is another somewhat frustrating thing. But if I have it like that, a little bit of it overhangs over the front of this. I think that looks kind of stupid and just cheap. And so I don't really like that. And I don't like how, easy it would be to just pull off and stuff, as I've already showed. And I would like if there was something even on the ends of these katanas that could hold it in place. And I don't know what that would be, but I wish that was the case. So I really didn't like this. Pretty disappointed in that, actually, especially for kind of a nice set. I don't imagine this is kind of a play set, even though it has certain functions. I would imagine this is kind of a display piece, even though it's not as big as some of their, very, very expensive, I keep calling them UCS style Technic bikes. It does have a stand, which is nice. For the Bat Cycle from the Batman, I think that was in many ways a similar scale to this, or like a similar size, at least with the final model. And that one, I don't believe had a stand like this. It might have had a kickstand or something, but I'm not positive. But this one's pretty nice. It keeps it stable. It has these kind of round bits. It has a axle sticking up here, and that can go into the bottom right there by that gear. So inside there, the axle can kind of fit right in, and then this can sit flat and hold the bike up. So that's nice, and this looks pretty good like that. Looks pretty well finished. The suspension, works. The steering works. The gear stuff is pretty interesting, and so it was a fun build. Disappointed with this. The odd blue pin don't bother me too much, actually. There's not that many you can see. I mean, a couple up here, in there, but for the most part, I think it attached all these big panels pretty nicely. So that was good, even though some of them feel kind of like they have a kind of a weak connection point. Like some of these ones on the bottom, I think are only really attached with just something on an axle. And so that's kind of interesting. So they just attach right here onto this. which it's sturdy enough. I think, I wouldn't be too worried about those coming off, but it does mean they're kind of on there a little bit loose and have some give to them a little bit, but that's okay. And yeah, it was pretty fun to build, different from a lot of the other Technic sets I bought. I think for the value, if this is $80, I'd have to double check what the retail is, and I'll put that in the description. I don't think it's worth $80, especially like considering some of the issues I have with it. The build experience was very good. It looks pretty cool. I think if it is very similar in size to the Bat Cycle, then these will look great next to each other. Reminds me of kind of similar piece count and similar end size, even if the scale isn't the same as like some of those other $50 Technic cars that I've done, the NASCAR, the Bolide, the Senna, the Mustang, all the different stuff. And this kind of fits in size-wise, as the footprint of the final model feels relatively similar. And so that's really nice. I think if this is $80, that's too much. I think that should be, probably $50 or $60. I paid $50 and then some shipping, which ended up being, I think, just under $60, which, for 600 some pieces, we got these big wheels, and stuff that made sense for me. And I am okay with it. Wish this was different. Stickers didn't bother me. Can see over here the extra pieces, extra like chain link piece over here, couple extra bushings, bar elements, pins, different stuff there. So not too many extra pieces, and that's all good. And it's a fine set. I don't know if it's going to retire soon or how long it's going to be in the market. I don't know if you can find it on sale. I believe there's a pretty major online retailer that regularly has this for $63 or $64, which if it's $80, then going down to $64 would be 20% off. Because it'd be like $16 off, and so that seems about right. That all adds up in my head. So if you can get it for that, I think it's nice. If you like bikes, that's good. I don't really know anything about bikes. I don't really know anything about cars. I think I have some people who watch occasionally who do know about bikes. So if you know anything about this, how to pronounce Panigale or Panigale or whatever, or anything else about this bike, maybe what this is supposed to actually do over here and what it's changing and whatnot, please leave it in the comments, and anything else you can leave there as well. And it's a fine set. I had a good time building it. It was a nice change of pace, and happy I got it for the price I did. So nice. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and clicking that like button. And if you like the other videos on my channel, please consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more LEGO Technic. I have couple other LEGO Technic sets in the future of just different sizes and shapes and varieties, but also tons of other LEGO sets from all different themes, all different shapes, sizes, price points, piece counts, tons of different stuff. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming LEGO videos. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do that is over at the SoBricks Patreon, which is patreon.com/SoBricks. And over there, by joining for as little as $2 a month, you can get access to all my videos early, access to exclusive videos, you get your name at the end of my videos, and I have a lot of other stuff in the works over there as that continues to grow. So every little bit helps, and I really, really appreciate it. And with all of that said, thank you, everybody, and until next time, thanks. Bye.